Hey there, fact enthusiasts! Welcome to Zane Facts Channel, where we uncover the most fascinating and hilarious tidbits from history. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, so you don't miss out on our weekly dose of mind-blowing trivia. Today, we're diving headfirst into the Wild West with a look at the Battle of Little Bighorn. You've probably heard about this legendary clash, but get ready to have your minds blown with some unbelievable facts that they definitely didn't teach you in school. This is going to be fun, informative, and maybe even a little bit weird. Buckle up. Alright, history buffs, let's talk about Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer, the man, the myth, the legend. Well, at least 2 out of 3. Now, Custer was known for his flamboyant style. But did you know about his unusual sleeping arrangement during strategy meetings? Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently our dear Colonel found the most comfortable pillow to be his own hat. And we're not talking about a little beanie here. This was a full-on regulation cavalry hat, standing nearly a foot tall. Imagine trying to have a serious discussion about battle tactics while the guy leading the charge is snoozing away, his face buried in a giant furry hat. Now, onto our next historical head-scratcher, the curious case of the disappearing horses. Leading up to the Battle of Little Bighorn, the 7th Cavalry, under Custer's command, seemed to have a bit of a horse problem. And by problem, I mean they misplaced a whole bunch of them. We're talking over 100 horses just gone, vanished into thin air. Now, some folks might chalk it up to poor record-keeping, or maybe a few stallions getting a little too frisky and wandering off. But where's the fun in that? I like to imagine these horses, fed up with the impending battle, decided to stage a mass exodus. Picture it, 100 horses galloping off into the sunset, leaving their bewildered riders behind. Talk about a tactical retreat. Let's move on to a true story of survival against all odds, starring Dr. Henry Porter, the 7th Cavalry's assistant surgeon. Now, Dr. Porter was a man of medicine, not warfare. So, when the bullets started flying at Little Bighorn, you can bet he wished he'd stayed in his tent that day. But here's the thing. Dr. Porter was not only a skilled physician, but also a remarkably swift runner. When the fighting broke out, he hightailed it out of there faster than you can say hypothyroidism. This guy sprinted a marathon's distance to escape the carnage, dodging bullets and arrows like a character straight out of an action movie. They say he didn't stop running until he reached a nearby fort, a full 20 miles away. Now that's what I call a house call. Before the battle, Custer met with Mitch Boyer, a respected scout and interpreter familiar with the Lakota and Cheyenne warriors. Boyer, known for his no-nonsense attitude and accurate assessments, explicitly warned Custer about the sheer number of Native American warriors gathered. He emphasized that they were facing a force far larger than anything the 7th Cavalry had encountered before. You'd think such a stark warning, delivered by a man known for his wisdom, would give any commander pause, right? Well, not Custer. He brushed off Boyer's concerns, convinced of his own invincibility. He seemed to think they'd just roll up a welcome banner and invite him to tea. Okay, this last one might sound made up, but I swear it's true. In the heat of battle, amidst all the chaos and confusion, something truly bizarre happened. Imagine this. 2 warriors, 1 Lakota, 1 Cheyenne, find themselves facing off against 2 very surprised US Army soldiers. Now, in the middle of a life-or-death struggle, you wouldn't expect a casual business transaction to take place, right? Well, buckle up, because that's exactly what happened. The warriors, in a moment of pure bartering brilliance, decided to trade their exhausted ponies for the soldiers' fresher, faster mounts. And get this, they even managed to haggle a bit. The soldiers, probably too stunned to argue, agreed to the deal. And just like that, the warriors rode off on their newly acquired steeds, leaving the soldiers to ponder the absurdity of it all. And there you have it, folks. 5 unbelievable facts about the Battle of Little Bighorn that prove history is anything but boring. From Custer's unusual choice of a pillow to the Great Horse Swap of 1876, these stories remind us that sometimes, truth is stranger than fiction. If you enjoyed this wild ride through history, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to Zane Facts Channel for more incredible stories, and share it with your friends. Who knows, maybe you'll inspire them to brush up on their history too. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep exploring the fascinating world around you.